It seems the most valuable things are found in unlikely places. For 2 years, I found time in a place without clocks. I found generosity and peace in a community plagued by hardship. And I found family with people who did not speak my language or even share my same beliefs. My name is Erica, but in Senegal, my name is Safiatou. This is my story as a Peace Corps volunteer living and working in the community of Mbe Kilin, Senegal. Looking back now, I feel that my service was made up of moments, and not always the kind you'd expect either. The moments that last with me now are ones that didn't feel very significant at the time. I guess that's life. Like the hot afternoon my host sister braided my hair, or the first day I could carry a whole baignoire of water on my head. I remember and miss the sunrises, drinking tea for hours, cracking peanuts for even more hours, and surprisingly, I even miss public transportation. However, one moment especially sticks out to me. It was the end of the day, and my host mother, Ma Famata, and I were having a late-night conversation as we fell asleep outside on our stick beds. The whole family was there, dropping off into sleep one by one, and my youngest brother, Ahmed, and I spoke softly to Ma Famata. I was curious that night, as we laid gazing at the stars, if she had heard of or believed in aliens. Ma Famata laughed and responded in her wise way that nothing could live in the sky, but had I heard of people who lived in the water? She went on to tell Ahmed and I of a parallel universe, an underworld of people that lived in the oceans. They look like us, she said, but don't speak our language, and sometimes even try to lure land people into the water. Why? Ahmed asked. Probably so they can eat you, Ma Famata said. I laughed, and Ahmed piped up again. But why? He was always full of whys, like any other 7-year-old. Ma Famata didn't miss a beat and responded matter-of-factly, because they are hungry, and in the same tone said, Mbe Kilin. This Mandinkan phrase means, we are all the same, because we are one people. Meaning, these mer people get hungry just like we do, even if we don't understand their eating habits. Ahmed and I nodded solemnly. We understood. A funny thing happens when you share meals and conversations with people day after day, falling asleep side by side, working together in the heat, and gossiping together under the shade tree. I was humbled to learn that no one culture or people or religion was any more right than the other. They are all the same. And so I learned that my most important work is to find ways to relate to people, because that uncovers the most valuable parts in life. In Kumbija, as Safiatou, I was open to new myths, traditions, and cultures that would ultimately teach me a better understanding of the infinite ways people can be people, and how, with the right perspective, we can always relate. Because Mbe Kilin.